Kentucky County clerk who defied the Supreme Court spent her first night in jail overnight, and marriage licenses are now being issued to all couples in Rowan County. Her deputy clerks agreed to obey a judge's order and issue licenses to same-sex couples. Jamie Yukas shows us how the morning unfolded in Moorhead, Kentucky.
This is the sixth time James Yates and William Smith Jr. tried to get a marriage license in Rowan County, Kentucky.
James, you'll sign here. William will sign here for me, okay?
Friday, they finally got one. Yates and Smith are the first same-sex couple to come here since a judge jailed County Clerk Kim Davis for refusing to comply with his order.
Did you think you'd be the first couple today?
No. I thought there was going to be two other couples before us. But I can see why. I know a lot of people, it's hard with all this to go on. I mean, it's hard for us right now.
Davis is a born-again Christian and says God's moral law prevents her from issuing licenses to same-sex couples. Her deputy clerks have agreed to issue licenses.
A large crowd gathered in front of the courthouse just as it was opening to see who would be the first to get a marriage license. Supporters cheered while those who backed Kim Davis stood firm.
Well, I don't think people should have to go through all this. I think there has to be another way to work this out.
Davis is an elected official and hopes the legislature will change Kentucky laws so she can follow her conscience.
She won't give up. There's no give up in her.
The judge plans to revisit his decision to jail Davis in a week. As for William Smith Jr. and James Yates, they plan to marry soon at the home of Yates' mom. Jamie Yukas, CBS News, Moorhead, Kentucky.
Back here, the search continues for two teens wanted in connection to a deadly shooting. It happened last night around 5 when officers found the body of Keenan Napier in the backyard of a home off Patricia Drive. At the time of his death, Napier was wanted for aggravated robbery, but it's unclear if that had anything to do with the murder. If you have any information, call police at 615-74-CRIME. An entire family robbed at gunpoint in a Creve Hall neighborhood. 3 armed men burst into the home on Trousdale Drive late last night, ransacked it, then drove the victims to several ATMs, forcing them to withdraw cash. The suspects also stole jewelry from the family. Thankfully, the victims were not hurt, but the suspects did get away. If you have any information, call Metro Police. More than 35 million people are expected to pack up and hit the road or catch a plane over the Labor Day weekend. More than 600,000 of those are right here in Tennessee. If you're traveling by car, TDOT says there will be no construction-related lane closures beginning at noon today through 6 a.m. Tuesday. While lane closure activity will be stopped, workers will still be on site in many construction zones, so drivers are still urged to obey posted speed limits. Also, good news from the pumps. Gas prices are down and are now at a 10-year low.